Hey there, I am Karen Shatafian, a midlife coach for women, a podcast host, and my love language is authenticity. Welcome to the Midlife Rebellion Series, where we're not settling and we're living life like we freaking mean it. So, if you're over 40 and you're waking up to the reality that your life has been shaped by everyone else's expectations and comfort zone, you're not crazy. You're waking up. And today I am handing you a metaphorical match because it's time to burn the freaking rule book. You didn't choose the rules. We didn't write the rules. They were handed to us from mothers and grandmothers who were taught to survive and not necessarily thrive, and from a world who told us, be nice, don't take up too much space, don't want too much, keep everybody happy, even if it exhausts you. These rules, they kept us small, they earned us approval, they made us acceptable, but they also made us tired and resentful and numb. And they made us feel like if we were to express our own desires, our own wants, and put ourselves at the top of our list, these rules made us feel like we were doing something wrong. They disconnected us from our own voice, our own needs, our own desires. But here's the truth: you did not do anything wrong, you were conditioned. In midlife women, we carry decades of invisible labor, people pleasing, emotional exhaustion, and we're finally saying, enough. You didn't lose yourself, but you were never fully allowed to be yourself. Let that sink in. You didn't lose yourself. You were never allowed to fully be yourself. But that ends now. So, this people pleasing and all of these invisible rules that we've been following for decades is this cage that society has kept us in. But midlife is the key. One of the beautiful parts of getting older and getting into this stage of life is that we decide to draw a line in the sand and say, I am no longer willing to settle. I am no longer willing to put up with things that do not serve me. Some of us wore this good girl mask and we bought into this good girl conditioning for so long that we started not to even recognize ourselves in the mirror anymore because we were praised for pleasing and we were praised for giving. It was almost a contest who could sacrifice the most. But I see it again and again in women in their 40s and 50s and beyond. That moment when they say, holy shit, I've built a life around everyone's needs but my own. And that moment, it's not a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. It's the cue for you to rebel against all these shoulds and all these rules that have kept you small. And you don't have to burn down your life overnight. You don't have to do it at all, actually, but you do have to get honest. You have to ask yourself, whose rules have I been following? Have these rules really served me? And what parts of myself have I hidden just to keep the peace? This is your midlife awakening. It's messy, but it's powerful and it's yours. And midlife is really an invitation to write your next chapter with new rules. It's not the end, it is the freaking starting line. This is when you start asking different questions. What if I don't owe everyone access to me? What if I stopped apologizing for my needs? What if I made myself a priority? Because every time you say no to one of those outdated rules, you say yes to yourself. You say yes to your desires, your voice, your pleasure. And let me tell you, your mother and your grandmother are on the sidelines cheering you on because they weren't able to thrive in life. The emotional load that they carried was heavy, and they are ecstatic that you are able to say no more. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to start. Because this is when we stop just surviving and we start trusting ourselves. We start listening to our intuition so we can actually start thriving. When you stop asking yourself, what do they need from me? And start asking yourself, what do I need from me? That version of you, the one who's free and confident and unapologetically joyful and fully alive, she's not a fantasy. She's inside you, but she's waiting for you to burn that damn rule book that hasn't been serving you. So here's your permission slip to unhook from the guilt, to rest without apology, to trust your voice. Okay? So let's start small. What's one rule that you're done with? Maybe it's I should be available to everyone 24/7, or I should put everyone else first all the time, or I should act my age. And let me be the first to tell you, no, you shouldn't. Drop these rules, burn them, then ask, what do I want instead? Because this is how we heal generations of self abandonment. And this is how we heal that generational sacrificing, self sacrificing, and overgiving by choosing ourselves. We were never meant to live by the rules that were written for our silence and our sacrifice, because these rules were written by patriarchy, by perfectionism, by the generational pressure, the ones that told you be good, be small, be selfless. Forget that noise. You are meant to write your own rules. This chapter is not for shrinking or settling. We're burning the rule book and we're writing your next chapter in a way that feels freaking amazing. So if you're over 40 and you're waking up and you're done playing small and you're ready to write your own rules so you can reclaim your joy, reclaim your voice, and reclaim your freaking fire, you are in the right place and I've got you. If this hits home, give this video a like and subscribe for more bold midlife truth every week. And so you can follow along with my Midlife Rebellion series and get ready to light your own match so you can burn the freaking rule book. Let me know in the comments if you would like to receive a free copy of my Midlife Reclamation Guide. This can help you start the process of taking back your midlife, writing your own rules, and deciding how you want your next chapter to look and feel. So I want to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what is one rule you are ready to burn. Until next time, live fully, love deeply, and never, ever freaking settle.